Big crime. It was a normal day in space. Aliens from all over the galaxy were living their lives. But something very bad was about to happen. The Galactic Council was the big boss of space. They made rules for everyone. Most aliens thought they were good, but they were wrong. On a faraway planet, lots of alien kids were playing. They were happy and having fun. They didn't know they were in danger. Suddenly, big ships appeared in the sky. They were Galactic Council ships. The kids looked up, feeling scared. Why were these ships here? The ships started shooting. Bright lights flashed everywhere. The ground shook. Kids started crying and running. But they couldn't escape. In just 1 hour, millions of kids were gone. The planet was quiet. No more laughing or playing. It was a very sad day. News spread fast in space. Other aliens couldn't believe it. Why would the Galactic Council do this? Everyone was confused and angry. Earth was far away from where this happened. Humans were new in space. They had just started talking to other aliens. They were excited to make new friends. But when they heard the news, everything changed. Humans were shocked. How could anyone hurt kids? It was the worst thing they could imagine. The president of Earth called a big meeting. Leaders from all countries came. They all looked worried. This was bigger than any problem on Earth. "We have to do something," said the president. Her face was serious. "We can't let this happen again." Other leaders agreed. They didn't care if they were new in space. They knew this was very wrong. People on Earth started hearing about it too. They saw pictures of the sad planet on TV. They heard about the kids who were gone. Everyone felt very sad and angry. Mothers hugged their children tight. Fathers looked at the sky with worry. Kids asked their parents why anyone would do this. It was hard to explain. Some humans wanted to hide. They said space was too dangerous. "Let's stay on Earth where it's safe," they said. But most humans didn't agree. They wanted to help. They couldn't just sit and do nothing when kids were hurt. People started having big meetings in parks and schools. They made signs saying "Justice for alien kids" and "Humans care." They wanted the aliens to know they weren't alone. Scientists on Earth worked hard to learn more. They looked at pictures from space. They tried to understand what happened. It was difficult, but they didn't give up. Earth's spaceships got ready. They weren't for fighting, but now they had to be brave. The captains told their crews to be ready for anything. One young captain named Sarah was very angry. She had a little daughter at home. She couldn't stop thinking about the alien kids. "We will find out who did this," she told her crew. They all nodded, feeling strong and sure. Back in space, some aliens were scared of humans. They thought humans might be dangerous too. But when they saw humans getting ready to help, they felt better. Some brave aliens sent messages to Earth. They were happy humans cared. They asked for help. Humans were excited to work with their new alien friends. The Galactic Council was surprised. They didn't think humans would care about alien kids. They thought humans only cared about themselves. They were wrong. As Earth got ready to act, the whole galaxy watched. Would these new aliens from a small planet really stand up to the big, powerful Galactic Council? Many didn't think so. But humans had a secret weapon. It wasn't a big space gun or a supercomputer. It was something the Galactic Council didn't understand. Empathy. Humans cared about others, even if they looked different. Earth's leaders made a plan. They would send their best people to space. These people would be brave and smart. They would find out the truth and help the aliens. They picked diplomats who were good at talking. They chose soldiers who were strong and kind. They selected scientists who could solve hard problems. Together, they made a great team. The team trained hard. They learned about space and aliens. They practiced being brave. They got ready for a big adventure. Finally, the day came. The team was going to space. Millions of people watched as their ship took off. Everyone on Earth hoped they would succeed. As the ship flew into space, the humans looked back at Earth. Their planet looked small and blue. They felt proud to represent humanity. They knew they had a big job to do. The captain spoke to the crew. "We're going to face hard times," she said. "But remember why we're here. We're here for the kids who can't speak for themselves. We're here for justice." Everyone on the ship felt strong. They were a little scared, but mostly excited. They were ready to show the galaxy what humans could do. As they flew towards the Galactic Council, they didn't know what would happen. But they knew one thing for sure. They would not give up until they got justice for the alien kids. The first part of their big space adventure was about to begin. Humans, get ready. The spaceship from Earth flew through the stars. Inside, Captain Sarah and her team were busy. They had a big job to do. Back on Earth, things were crazy. Everyone was talking about the alien kids. People were angry and wanted to help. The president of Earth called another big meeting. This time, it wasn't just country leaders. She invited smart people from all over. Scientists, soldiers, and space experts came. They all had ideas about what to do. Some wanted to fight. Others wanted to talk. Everyone was arguing. The president listened to everyone. Then she stood up. The room got quiet. "We need to be smart," she said. "We can't just fight. We need to find out the truth first." People nodded. They knew she was right. Fighting without knowing everything could make things worse. A young scientist raised her hand. "I have an idea," she said. Everyone looked at her. She was a little nervous but kept talking. "We should send more than one team. One to investigate, one to talk to aliens, and one to protect them." The room was quiet for a minute. Then people started clapping. It was a good idea. The president smiled. "That's what we'll do," she said. "We'll send 3 teams. They'll work together to solve this problem." Now they had to pick the teams. It wasn't easy. Many people wanted to go. They all wanted to help the alien kids. For the investigation team, they chose the best detectives and scientists. These people were good at finding clues and solving puzzles. The talking team had people who knew many languages. They were friendly and good at making friends with aliens. The protection team had brave soldiers and peacekeepers. They knew how to keep people safe without starting fights. While the teams got ready, Earth was busy in other ways too. People were making food, medicine, and toys to send to space. They wanted to help the aliens who were sad and scared. Kids on Earth drew pictures for alien kids. They wrote nice messages too. "We're sorry you're sad." One picture said, "Humans are your friends." Teachers in schools talked about what happened. They taught kids about being kind to everyone, even if they looked different. TV shows and movies started showing good aliens. They wanted people to know not all aliens were bad. Many were nice and needed help. Some people were still scared. They didn't want Earth to get in trouble. "What if the bad aliens attack us?" they asked. But most people didn't listen to them. They knew helping others was right, even if it was a little scary. The president went on TV to talk to everyone on Earth. "We're doing a big thing," she said. "It might be hard, but we're doing it because it's right. Earth stands for kindness and justice." People cheered when they heard this. They felt proud of their planet. As the teams got ready to leave, they got special training. They learned about space rules and alien customs. They didn't want to make mistakes or be rude. They also learned how to stay safe. Space could be dangerous. They had to be ready for anything. The investigation team practiced looking for clues. They studied pictures of the sad planet. They wanted to find out exactly what happened. The talking team learned new languages. They practiced being nice, even when things were hard. They knew they had to make alien friends to get help. The protection team trained with special space weapons, but they also learned how to calm people down. They wanted to help, not fight. All over Earth, people were helping. Some made special space food. Others built new tools for the teams to use. Everyone wanted the mission to work. Scientists made a new computer. It could translate any alien language. This would help the teams talk to everyone they met. Doctors made special medicines. These could help many kinds of aliens. They hoped this would show aliens that humans cared. As the day to leave got closer, the teams said goodbye to their families. It was hard. They didn't know how long they'd be gone. Captain Sarah hugged her little girl. "I'm going to space to help other kids," she said. Her daughter nodded. "Go be a hero, Mom," she said. The night before they left, the teams couldn't sleep. They were excited and a little scared. They knew they had a big job to do. Finally, the big day came. The ships were ready at the spaceport. They were big and shiny. Each one had Earth's flag on it. Millions of people came to watch them leave. The whole world was watching on TV too. Everyone held their breath. The president gave a short speech. "You carry the hopes of Earth with you," she said to the teams. "Be brave, be kind, and find the truth." Then it was time. The teams got on their ships. Engines started roaring. The ground shook. Slowly, the ships lifted off. Fire burst from below them. They went up, up, up into the sky. People cheered and cried as they watched. The ships looked like bright stars as they flew away. Soon, the ships were in space. Earth looked small behind them. But the teams felt strong. They knew everyone on their planet was supporting them. Captain Sarah looked at her crew. "This is it," she said. "We're going to solve this mystery and help those kids." Everyone nodded. They were ready. Their big space adventure was really starting now. As they flew towards the Galactic Council, they didn't know what would happen. But they were ready to face anything. They were Earth's best hope for justice. The stars stretched out in front of them. Somewhere out there, alien kids needed help, and Earth's heroes were on their way. Space politics. The Earth ships flew through space for many days. Finally, they saw it, the Galactic Council headquarters. It was a huge space station, shiny and full of lights. Captain Sarah felt nervous. Her ship carried the talking team. "Remember," she told them, "we're here to find the truth and make friends." The other ships, with the investigation team and protection team, stayed back a bit. They didn't want to scare anyone. As they got closer, a voice came through their radio. It was speaking this strange alien language. But thanks to their new computer, they could understand. "Earth ships, why are you here?" the voice asked. It didn't sound very friendly. Captain Sarah took a deep breath. "We're here to talk about what happened to the alien children," she said. "We want to help." There was a long silence. The Earth teams waited, feeling scared and excited. Finally, the voice spoke again. "You may dock at Bay 12, it said, "but only 5 of you can come inside." Captain Sarah looked at her team. Who should go? They picked the best 5 talkers. The rest would stay on the ship and help from there. As they walked into the Galactic Council building, the humans felt very small. Everything was big and strange. Aliens of all shapes and colors walked around. Some aliens looked at the humans with angry eyes. Others looked scared. A few looked happy to see them. A tall blue alien met them at the door. "I am Zork," he said. "I will take you to the council." As they walked, Zork talked fast. He said the council was very busy. He said humans shouldn't worry about alien problems. He said they should go home. But the humans didn't listen. They knew they had to keep going. They had promised to help the alien kids. Finally, they reached a big room. It was full of important-looking aliens. This was the Galactic Council. "Humans," said a big red alien, "why have you come so far? This is not your problem." Captain Sarah stepped forward. She tried to look brave. "When innocent children are hurt," she said, "it's everyone's problem." The room got very quiet. Some aliens looked angry, but others nodded their heads. They agreed with Sarah. "We don't know what you're talking about," said another alien. This one was green and had 3 eyes. "No children were hurt," The humans were shocked. Were the aliens lying? Or did they really not know? "We have proof," said one of Sarah's team. He showed pictures of the sad planet where the kids were hurt. Many aliens in the room looked surprised. They hadn't seen these pictures before. They started talking all at once. "Quiet," yelled the red alien. He looked angry. "These pictures could be fake. We can't trust humans." But a small purple alien stood up. "I've seen these pictures too," she said. "I think the humans are telling the truth." Now everyone was arguing. Some aliens believed the humans. Others didn't. It was very noisy and confusing. Captain Sarah tried to calm everyone down. "Please," she said, "we're not here to fight. We just want to find out what happened." A wise-looking alien with long silver hair spoke up. "The humans are right," he said. "If something bad happened, we need to know. We should work together." Slowly, more aliens started to agree. They were curious. If their leaders had done something bad, they wanted to know. But the big red alien and some others still looked angry. "This is not how we do things," they said. "Humans can't come here and tell us what to do." Captain Sarah had an idea. "What if we work with some of you?" she asked. "Aliens and humans together. We can all find out the truth." Many aliens liked this idea. They didn't fully trust the humans, but they wanted to know what happened. After a lot of talking, the council finally agreed. They would make a special team. Half aliens, half humans. This team would look into what happened to the kids. The humans were happy. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. They had made some alien friends and could now really start their mission. As they left the big room, some aliens came to talk to them. "Thank you for coming," they said. "We're glad someone cares about our children." Captain Sarah felt proud. It had been hard, but they had done it. They had taken the first big step, but she knew it wasn't over. Some aliens were still angry. The big red alien and his friends looked like trouble. The humans would have to be careful. Back on their ship, Sarah called Earth. "We did it," she said. "We're going to work with some aliens to find out what happened." Everyone on Earth was happy. They had been worried about the human team. Now they felt hopeful. The investigation team and protection team joined Sarah's ship. They were excited to work with aliens. They had a lot to learn. As they got ready for their big investigation, the humans looked out at the stars. Somewhere out there, alien kids needed help. And now, they were one step closer to helping them. But they knew it wouldn't be easy. Space politics was tricky. Some aliens didn't want them there. And the real bad guys were still out there somewhere. The human team went to sleep that night feeling excited and a little scared. Tomorrow, their real work would begin. They had to be brave and smart. The whole galaxy was watching. As the Earth ship floated near the big space station, everyone inside dreamed of solving the mystery and bringing justice to the galaxy. Finding the truth. The next morning, the human team met their new alien partners. There were 10 aliens from different planets. They all looked very different, but they all wanted to help. Captain Sarah introduced her team. "We're here to work together," she said. "Let's find out what really happened to those poor kids." The aliens nodded. One of them, a tall alien named Blorp, spoke up. "We need to go to the planet where it happened," he said. "That's where we'll find clues." Everyone agreed. They got on a big ship and flew to the sad planet. It took 3 days to get there. When they arrived, everyone was quiet. The planet looked empty and dark. It used to be full of happy kids, but now it was silent. The team split into groups. Humans and aliens worked together. They looked for anything that could help them understand what happened. Sarah's group found a broken toy. It made her think of her own daughter. She felt very sad, but also very determined to solve this mystery. Another group found some strange marks on the ground. They looked like they were made by big ships. The alien in the group, Zira, said, "These aren't normal council ships. Something's not right." As they searched, They found more and more strange things. There were broken machines they'd never seen before. They found weird symbols that no one recognized. One of the human scientists, Dr. Lee, was looking at some dirt. Suddenly, he got very excited. "Look at this," he shouted. Everyone ran over. Dr. Lee showed them something tiny in the dirt. It was a small piece of metal. "This isn't from any normal ship," he said. "It's special, very expensive. Only some people have this." The team realized this was a big clue. Whoever attacked the planet had very special ships. That meant they had a lot of money and power. As they were talking, they heard a noise. Everyone got quiet. They looked around, feeling a little scared. Suddenly, a small alien child appeared. He looked thin and scared. When he saw the team, he tried to run away. Zira, who was good with kids, spoke softly to him. "It's okay," she said. "We're here to help. Can you tell us what happened?" The little alien was shaking, but he started to talk. He told them about the day the bad ships came. He said the ships had a strange symbol on them. It wasn't the normal council symbol. This was very important news. It meant that maybe the council hadn't attacked after all. Maybe someone else did it and tried to make the council look bad. The team gave the little alien some food and made sure he was safe. Then they kept looking for more clues. As the day went on, they found more evidence. They found pieces of the bad ships. They found messages left behind by the attackers. Slowly, a picture started to form. It looked like a small group of very powerful aliens had done this. But why? What did they want? Just as they were finishing for the day, something scary happened. A big ship appeared in the sky. It had the same strange symbol the little alien had talked about. Everyone hid quickly. They watched as the ship landed. Some mean-looking aliens came out. They were looking for something. Captain Sarah knew they had to be careful. If these were the bad guys, they were in danger. But they also might find out something important. She whispered to her team. "We need to hear what they're saying," she said. "But be very quiet." One of the aliens on their team, Gloop, could change shape. He made himself look like a rock. Then he rolled very close to the bad aliens to listen. The team waited nervously. What if Gloop got caught? What if the bad aliens found them? After what seemed like forever, the bad aliens got back on their ship and left. Gloop rolled back to the team and changed back to normal. "I heard them," Gloop said excitedly. They were talking about a secret plan, something about controlling the whole galaxy. This was big news. The team realized that whoever did this terrible thing to the kids wanted to take over everything. They had to be stopped. But just as they were talking about what to do next, they heard another noise. This time, it was council ships. The team didn't know what to do. Were these ships here to help? Or were they part of the bad plan? Captain Sarah made a quick decision. "Hide all our evidence," she said. "We can't trust anyone yet." The team quickly hid everything they had found. Just in time, too. The council ships landed, and out came some important-looking aliens. One of them, the big red alien from before, looked angry. "What are you doing here?" he shouted. "This area is off-limits." Sarah tried to stay calm. "We're just investigating, like we agreed," she said. "We haven't done anything wrong." The red alien didn't look happy, but he couldn't do anything. The team had permission to be there. As the council aliens looked around, Sarah's team watched carefully. Were they really checking for clues, or were they trying to hide something? The team knew they had found out some very important things, but they also knew they were in danger. The bad aliens were powerful, and they didn't know who they could trust. That night, as they flew back to the council station, everyone felt worried but excited. They were solving the mystery, but they were also getting into bigger trouble. Sarah looked out at the stars. She thought about the little alien boy they had found, and all the kids who were gone. "We'll find out what happened," she whispered, "and we'll make sure it never happens again." The team went to sleep, ready for another day of danger and discovery. They didn't know it yet, but tomorrow would be their biggest challenge yet. The good guys win. The next morning, Captain Sarah woke up early. She knew today was important. They had to tell everyone what they found out. She called a big meeting. All the humans and their alien friends came. Even some council members were there. "We have proof," Sarah said. She was a little scared but tried to look brave. The council didn't hurt those kids. It was a small group of bad aliens. Everyone started talking at once. Some were happy. Others looked worried. The big red alien from before looked very angry. Sarah's team showed all their proof. They had pictures, the piece of metal, and the story from the little alien boy. Dr. Lee stood up. "This metal is very special," he said. "Only a few aliens have ships made with it. They must be rich and powerful." Zira, the alien good with kids, told everyone about the little boy. "He saw the ships," he said. "They had a strange mark, not the council's mark." As they talked, more and more aliens started to believe them. Even some council members looked surprised. They didn't know about this. But the big red alien and his friends still looked mad. "This is all lies," he shouted. "Humans can't be trusted." Suddenly, Gloop, the shape-changing alien, had an idea. He changed to look like the big red alien. Everyone was shocked. "Look at me," said Gloop in the red alien's voice. "I'm big and mean. Maybe I'm hiding something." Some aliens laughed. But the real red alien got very, very angry. His face got even redder. "How dare you?" he yelled. He was so mad that he didn't think about what he was saying. "You don't know anything. Our plan is perfect. You'll never stop us." The room got very quiet. Did the red alien just say our plan? Did he know about the bad aliens? Captain Sarah looked at the red alien. "What plan?" she asked. "What are you talking about?" The red alien realized he made a big mistake. He tried to run away, but the protection team stopped him. "I think," said Sarah, "that we just found one of the bad guys." Everything got crazy after that. Aliens were yelling and running around. Some were calling for guards. Others were trying to leave. In all the noise, Sarah noticed something. The red alien's friends were trying to sneak away. "Stop them," she shouted. The protection team and some good aliens caught the bad guys. There was a little fight, but soon all the bad aliens were caught. Now that they were caught, the bad aliens started talking. They told everyone about their plan. They wanted to scare all the aliens with the attack on the kids. Then they would offer to protect everyone and take over the galaxy. All the aliens were shocked. They couldn't believe some of their leaders would do this. Many of them started crying, thinking about the poor kids. The good council members didn't know what to do. This was the biggest problem they ever had. How could they fix this? That's when Blorp, the tall alien, had a great idea. "Let's ask the humans for help," he said. "They solved the mystery. Maybe they can help us make things better." Many aliens liked this idea. The humans had shown they were smart and kind. Maybe they could help make the galaxy a better place. Captain Sarah and her team were surprised. They didn't expect this, but they were happy to help. On Earth, Sarah said, "We have something called democracy. It means everyone gets a say in how things are run. Maybe we could try that here." The aliens were interested. They asked lots of questions about how democracy works. It was all new to them. As they talked, something amazing happened. Aliens who never got along before started working together. They were all excited about making things better. The humans shared more ideas from Earth, things like freedom, justice, and kindness. The aliens loved these ideas. Together, humans and aliens made a new plan for the galaxy. There would be no more secrets. Everyone would have a say, and hurting kids would never be allowed. They decided to make a new galactic council. This one would have members from all planets, even Earth. Everyone would work together to make the galaxy safe and happy. But they knew they had one more big job to do. They had to help the planets that lost their kids. It would be hard, but they were ready to try. Ships from all over the galaxy went to the sad planets. They brought food, toys, and most importantly, hope. The aliens there were scared at first, but soon they saw that things were really changing. Captain Sarah went back to the planet where they found the little alien boy. She brought him a new toy and some good news. "You're safe now," she told him. "The bad aliens can't hurt anyone anymore." The little boy smiled for the first time in a long time. Seeing this made Sarah very happy. She knew all their hard work was worth it. As the human team got ready to go home, they looked at the galaxy around them. It wasn't perfect yet, but it was getting better. Aliens who used to be enemies were now friends. Everyone was working together. "We did it," Sarah said to her team. "We really made a difference." They all felt proud. They had come to space to solve a mystery and get justice. They did that, but they also did so much more. They helped make the whole galaxy a better place. As their ship flew back to Earth, they knew this was just the beginning. There would be more challenges, more adventures. But now, they had a whole galaxy of friends to help them. The stars seemed to shine brighter as they flew home. The galaxy was entering a new age, and Earth was a big part of it. It was the start of a great new story for everyone.